Welcome back everyone and welcome back to PTS, and let's talk new changes. Before I'm gonna talk about ships, I very much would like to say please watch my next video. I will make a very special video about something else, not about the game, but my lake videos and stuff like that. So it will be very interesting. I very much would like you to watch, especially if you are from US and Australia the most, because we have completely different weather. We have snow and a lot of chilly weathers, and there's a quite significant change from my vids. So please guys, if you enjoy, watch my next video. Now today let's go back to the gameplay. It can become, guys, a world of tanks, this game, in the next patch. What do you mean? Well, I have bad armor, you cannot do anything, but I can do you, you cannot do me. This is nonsense. I mean, I play a World of Warplanes, and over there it does not matter if you're tier 10 and if you are a tier 2. A tier 2 can harm a tier 10 plane without any problem. The only thing is the speed and the size and all that, but you get the point. It's that in warplanes, all planes literally they have almost the same armor. It's just the speed and the range is different. Over here in World of Tanks, or shall I say World of War ships, well, Wargaming decide to give different kind of armor and different kind of pen, depends of the nation. And we are going to talk about the Mogador and the entire French destroyer line. This is Mogador, very good destroyer. The Mogador's 139mm guns will have HE penetration, 23mm of HE penetration. So if you want to hurt at this tier 8, 9, anything, even a cruiser which has 27mm in some parts, Baltimore has 32mm all over the place. I'm just saying that if you want to hurt even cruisers, you need IFHE. Today's percent to put your in your fire, it's 10%. With IFHE you count down to 5, so you're not gonna put any fire, because you need, even if you put some flags, you still only reach 6%. So you are going literally from 10 to 6, which cut your fire chance significantly. But then we are going nuts because guys, it's so weird. This is 139mm with pen 23, okay, and now we are going to Hipper's secondary, and this is absolutely mind-blowing for me. I have no idea what the heck is going on. Now this is Hipper. His HE penetration of main guns is 51mm, and now we are talking about secondary 105. They pen for 26. So 105 secondaries, Hipper, Bismarck, you name it, 105 mils guns, they have better penetration than the 139mm Mogador, for crying out loud. And I have no idea what to say, guys. The German will receive a huge damn buff, and just because we are here, let's talk about this ship, which will in the next patch even stronger. 105 receive a huge damn hit, 26mm of HE penetration, and 150mm secondary guns. They have whopping 38mm. So what's a special 38? 38mm will pen everything and everyone beside some parts of the Soviet overpower Kremlin and some other Soviet battleships in some parts, like here, you know what I mean. But otherwise it will do full damage to every single battleship, and especially the French one, which they are in some way over power creep. On the other hand, Z-52 will not receive even the German secondary. This is 128mm guns, and they have only 21mm of HE penetration. So, of some strange reason, we're giving this site to not give this HE buff to destroyer, only to the cruiser and battleship secondary, which is extremely weird. And let me know in the comment below. They literally buff every cruiser and every battleship, but did not touch the destroyer. This is 20 millimeters. Even this live server, everyone will get plus 1 millimeters of penetration. I have no idea. So they are good, but not so damn good. I mean, seriously. And same story here. This 128 millimeters has this 21 mil. So if we go for the Soviet ones, 130 millimeters will also have 22. So it's only 1 millimeters. You know, the Soviet versus the Germans. The over there did not receive any buff. However, we are going for the Akizuki and Kitakaze and all that. Yeah, let's go to, well, it does not matter. We're going to Kitakaze. But same story with Akizuki, all 150 millimeters guns. Now they do have this whopping penetration of 30 millimeter, which beats the Mogador, which beats everything. But on the other hand, let's keep that in mind, guys. 30 millimeters, it's not enough to harm a Baltimore or a North Carolina, anywhere besides superstructure. Just to show you guys what I'm talking about. This is the Baltimore. Okay, now the Baltimore has 27 here, so this part you can harm by Akizuki's guns. 27. Yeah, it is a cruiser. I'm talking about the battleship, but the battleship has 32 millimeters. Well, here's the part. You can harm, guys. Sorry if I did say something wrong. You can pan Baltimore all over the place. Actually, beside the turret. I was a little bit confused about the North Carolina. The North Carolina has 32. And over here it's 37, 32. It's only the superstructure you can harm. And same story with all battleships. So literally you can harm cruisers but not battleships. But now let's go back to the Akizuki or Kitakaze, because here's the deal. If you spec them with IFHE, remember, I do have to apologize. The IFHE right now it's only plus 25% and not 30. In live server it's 30. So this has been nerfed. Sure, if you put this one, you can do full damage to all battleships as well, because you're gonna pass those 32 millimeters. However, if you do that, what happens is that your fire chance go from 5 to 2.5%, only 2.5. So you're gonna never gonna put any fire. Even though you put some flags, it's only at plus 1%, that it's 3.5, and you need a demo expert to come near this. So sure, you may argue that IFHE with the demo expert and some flags will have her close to that 5%, but it's pretty damn low. I believe the biggest nerf it's actually for the Mogador, and same story with Bensons. You see, Bensons only have like 21 millimeters of pen, and with IFHE you have of course 25% better, but on the other hand you're only gonna have 2.5% to put your enemy on fire. With some flags 3.5. So with 3.5 the chance it's gone, guys. Seriously, it is bad. But you know, the biggest buff actually received the Germans and some Japanese cruiser, like this light cruiser, which have pretty significant HE penetration of 31 millimeters. You will do full damage to all cruisers beside battleship. Battleship I still have 32. And let's talk about Miyoko's armor. Okay. And same story here, guys. If you put the IFHE to Mogami, you will have opportunity to do full damage to even battleship. But then you paid with less percent to put your enemy on fire. So you're going over here from 13 to what? 6.5%. That's pretty huge change in percentage to put. So actually I do not recommend it to put IFHE to Mogami. Did she receive some love? 25, 27. Yeah, of course, she's been buffed. I do believe in live server of this part it's it all over the place. It's 20, 25 maybe or something. 25, 27, and of this part is 27, and this part is 30. So 30 and 27 all over the place. All tier 8 cruiser are way stronger, guys, than the tier 7's one. The thing is, this is the buff, 30 and 27, versus we can go for the Miyoko Tech tree. We're going for Tech tree, just showing you the difference between Mogami and Miyoko. Miyoko, you see what a huge damn difference. Over here you have 16 millimeters and 32. All right, over there is 32, 25. But this part of Mogami it's 30, and this part it's okay. So Miyoko is pretty tanky, but problem is with Miyoko, she's a huge, large, easy to hit. I don't know what to say, guys. The biggest buff it's actually for Japanese receive a significant buff, and even Key receive a huge buff to her secondaries 100 millimeters guns. I don't know what to say about this, guys. It's actually the biggest difference. Let's talk about Cleveland. Also received some buffs. Here's 25. Over here is supposed to be 25, but now it's 27. This part. So this is the part that Cleveland has been buffed. 27, 25, 25. Yeah, but she's squishy as all hell. Cruiser, but this is a Cleveland, you know, light cruiser. Let's talk about her versus Helena. You have 16 all over the place, and Cleveland does have 25 and 27 millimeters. This is I don't like, guys. Depend of tier, you have different kind of armor. And depend of nation, you have different kind of a pen. The best pen have Germans, and Japanese 100 millimeters destroyers have the best pen of all destroyers, which is weird, guys. Really weird. Let me know in a comment below. And the thing is, here's the secret, and this is very important. Helena has a lot of firepower. She has a lot of guns. It is true, but you only gonna pen 31 millimeters, so you can harm other cruisers, but not anywhere battleship. So you need IFHE, but if you put IFHE, your percent to put your enemy on fire is going from 9% to 4.5%. So it's a tricky situation, guys. It's very tricky situation if you want to do that or not. Overall, I don't know what to say, guys. I believe, without saying too much, that some ships has been power creeped and some ships receive a lot of buffs. But the way to go if you're a cruiser captain, actually I would like to say that the Germans and the Japanese one are pretty significant, and yeah, I guess, you know, .31 millimeter of penetration. It has actually been buffed because it's supposed to be 27. So they buffed the tier 7's cruisers, guys. I kind of forgot. Yeah, because if you pay attention to my latest video about this PTS, it was not 31. Gosh, I remember it was 27 only, or 25. Yeah, it was only 25. They buffed all tier 7s now. Okay, those 152 millimeters. Because I remember, if I'm going to Tech Tree, and it was a huge damn hit difference between the Chapayev and yes, let's confirm this, guys. Shorts, it was so different between Chapayev and Shorts HE penetration. Same caliber gun, same everything, that it was a different. Yeah, they buffed. Okay, this has 25 millimeters of HE penetration, and we are going to Chapayev. 30. No, it's the same story, guys. It's 30 millimeters versus 25 in Shorts. So depending on tiers, you have different kind of a penetration. That's bullshit. Very, very weird. Let me know, guys, in a comment below. But they buffed the US one. Oh, no, this is, hold on a minute. So, the US has 31 millimeters, but the Soviet has 25. I'm talking about same 152 millimeters of guns. Oh boy. So, now, the US have been buffed, but the Soviet has been, you know, in the dust. How weird is that, guys? Helena has same HE penetration as Cleveland, but Shorts has different kind of pen versus Chapayev. I don't know if it's a bug or what the hell is going on, but it's weird, man. I'm so sick and tired about different kind of nation have different kind of pen, even though they have the same freaking guns, you know. So yeah, I'm tired. I just need a cup of coffee. Guys, thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.